Bonjour, je m'appelle Champri.
Et je m'appelle Ombre.
Nous allons parler
Sur les stéréotypes
du Canada. And if you are French or know French, and you just heard us say that, and we
and you're like, what are you
butchered that, we completely butchered that. Sorry, but we want to talk about Canadian stereotypes because we're Canadian, and there's a lot of stereotypes about us. The first one being that we speak French.
Yeah, because you know how fluent we were just then, right?
Exactly. To those who don't know French, maybe we did sound like we knew what we were talking about, but you know.
That's what Google Translate is for.
Exactly. Anyways, so that's our first stereotype, which is that we all speak French, which is not true because, yeah, you can take French in school, but we can also take a whole bunch of other languages, and the only people that speak French would probably be in Quebec.
Yeah,
Montreal.
if that's true.
And
if we're like stereotyping about that.
We could be stereotyping about that. See, we don't even know what happens around Canada. That's
on the East Coast.
A.
Oh, yeah.
That brings us to our second one. A.
Because we say A behind every sentence, eh?
The weather outside is beautiful, eh?
The weather outside is frightful, eh?
Anyways, we do not say A after everything.
No.
I have never ever said A after anything. A. Except now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe on the East Coast, like in Newfoundland and stuff, they do say that. Sorry if you do.
Who knows? We don't know anything about the East Coast.
Which is
so
sad. We live on the west coast, so we're talking about like us, and we don't say A. Canadians do not say A that live here. So
next,
I'm hungry. How about some maple syrup with pancakes?
Mm-hmm. Now go to my backyard, see that maple tree, and like
stick a straw in there and just suck it out, or let it drip into a bucket.
No,
that doesn't happen.
I don't have a maple tree.
I wish I did. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think you can actually do that though. Like stick something.
Yeah, I'll be like get a plate of pancakes and be like,
and then it just pours out on there. That's so cool. Actually, I think we like maple syrup. Like, yeah, I do like maple syrup, and I think we have it just as much as any other person in the world.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless you live in a place where there's no such thing as maple syrup. That would be sad. I like pancakes and waffles with syrup.
Me too. Actually, I have Eggo with chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup? I don't like chocolate syrup. Off topic, we're talking about maple syrup. Anyways, so my it's quite chilly out in my igloo right now.
Yeah, like my igloo with yellow walls.
Pretty much, we painted it because we're that cool.
Yeah. It snows so much in Vancouver.
Well, to tell you the truth, we don't live in igloos. I have never ever seen like an actual igloo in my life, unless like the ones you actually make when it snows.
I've tried making an igloo, but there's not enough snow.
Which brings us to the point that, yeah, the weather is cold, but it's not as cold as you would think it is here.
Would you like to see?
Do you want to go see the weather outside? Well, I'm just going to show you through a window. I don't know if you can see that. You can probably just see like my flick. Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, that is the weather outside. So it's really dark and it looks like it's going to rain.
Which it probably will.
Because to tell you the truth,
I'm standing on a chair.
Because to tell you the truth, it's not as cold here, but it's like rainy a lot. But honestly, the temperature doesn't vary well, at least where we live. I guess in some parts of Canada it does get to like minus 25, goes really cold, but where we live it's
like 5 degrees.
It's minus 5 like at the lowest ever. It's not very cold here. And you might be like minus 5. What?
It's not like minus 30.
Yeah.
Oh, how would I live?
Anyways, we're also not like the total outdoorsy types who go outside and go for a hike in our own backyards because we don't live in forests. And that's probably another misunderstanding that we're super outdoorsy. We're not. Not at all. Well, some are, I guess. Next, color.
Our money.
Yeah, our money.
For any people who knows our colorful money.
Yeah, we're famous for our colorful money, and I know Canadians get made fun of that, it looks like Monopoly money, but honestly,
it's so easy when you're at a store and you have to pay money. You can just tell, unless you're colorblind, but you can just tell what bill you're taking. You don't get confused and be like, take out a $20 bill when you wanted to spend like $5 or something.
Yeah, I don't get, like, I know American money, it's like all the same color, it's all gray, and I don't understand, like, I don't like that because it gets confusing, 10 and $1 bills. Also, we don't have $1 bills or $2 bills anymore. We used to. We have loonies and toonies.
Yeah,
It
a loonie
rhymes.
is
It's
the
$1.
$1 coin. It's like gold.
Yeah, and the toonie has a polar bear on it. Because that's also, we have like polar bears in our backyards. No, I've never ever seen a polar bear either. I wish I could have. Next is hockey.
So,
We are probably mistaken for like having hockey rinks in our backyards because of, you know, how cold it is and like the ice. It doesn't even snow here like often. Like,
or if it does,
hardly ever.
it rains like the next day and wipes it all out.
Yeah, that sucks. And well, there's no, like, we don't play hockey in our backyards. Like, yeah, we are actually, like, I would say Canadians are passionate about hockey, but we're not like, oh, and that doesn't go for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And we don't all know how to skate.
Yeah, that's true. Because we, you know, yeah.
And being overly nice and pushovers. Well,
Is that really a bad thing, being nice?
you're just polite people.
That's not true. I know very mean people. Our mounted police. That's another thing. Our police force. So yeah, we do have
We have police cars.
yeah.
In
Hate to
Canada.
break it to you.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Our thing is called the RCMP, which is like the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, but yeah, they don't come on horses, unfortunately. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, if you got arrested, would you like sit on the back of the horse?
Yeah.
And like hold on to like the police? Well, that's so weird. Whoa, I never thought about that.
What would you do?
That's so weird. The person could just like jump off the horse. Yeah, we have police cars, just like any other country. Another thing would probably be like our lack of military, like, you know, the mounted police. Yeah, Canada is a really big country. We're the second biggest country, and we don't have a lot of people compared to other countries. But yeah, we do have a strong military force, I guess, but it's not like known for being.
It's not like active in wars. and
Yeah,
stuff,
we don't go
unless
out
it's,
like looking for wars.
We're like a peace thing.
Yeah, we're.
Meant to keep peace.
Yes, and we help. Well, at least we think we're doing the right thing. You know, every story has its side.
Mm-hmm.
Next is our moose and beavers. Because this morning I was walking out of my igloo and I was riding my moose to school and its leg broke.
Really?
Its leg broke. That's sad.
Yeah. How do you get to school? Do
I
you have
don't
a
know.
backup like polar bear?
No.
Wow. You want to ride on my moose?
Sure.
Do you know how ridiculous this sounds, or does it sound believable to you?
Yeah. Like, who just keeps a pet moose or polar bear in their backyard and rides it to school? That would be kind of cool, but
not true.
not true.
Beavers, I don't think I've seen a beaver.
I don't think I
might
have either. I've seen like dams and stuff the beavers make, but I've never actually seen a beaver. The only
I
ones
guess it's like the fur trade and stuff.
yeah.
When
I guess because we were known for the fur trade, and then that like brought on to now, but there is no fur trade going on right now that I know of, and it's like illegal to kill a beaver for its fur.
pretty much.
And so that's pretty much some stereotypes that we could think about.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's many more, but those are like the main ones that people think. And I remember when the Vancouver 2010 Olympics were, so that was last year, Winter Olympics, people actually did, like, when they came here, I remember they were showing it on the news and stuff, people actually thought we lived in like igloos and stuff, and they're like, whoa, you guys have houses? Like, they thought they were gonna have to, like, they were gonna live in like extreme cold weather.
Well, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So until next time, eh?
Au revoir. Bonsoir.
A
tout à l'heure.